It's Latin for many.
Tick.
Now suck your blood. Now suck
Politics.
your blood.
This is an article that comes from the Charlotte Observer. It was mirrored on MSN, and the headline here is Unsettling.
Local outlet.
Yeah, local outlet. Unsettling Fort Bragg recruitment video ignites debate over its mysterious intent. And we you and I spent a bunch of time on trying to get to the bottom of
way
this
too much time because there is such a mystery going on here.
Very weird, yeah.
But I think what we landed on, I think will be quick and poignant. I don't think we need to relive the journey we went on with this thing.
Let me read a little bit here. It's a stretch to link the U.S. Army to witchery, but that's happening in response to an eerie recruitment video shared on YouTube.
First of all, no, it's not. It is not weird to connect the U.S. government to witchery. Okay, sorry, U.S. Army to witchery, but okay.
Okay. Let's see, witchery, but that's happening in response to an eerie recruitment video shared on YouTube by Fort Bragg's 4th Psychological Operations Group, Airborne. Okay,
Airborne PsyOps Group.
Yeah. So the assumption, or what's being told here through this article, is that the Fort Bragg's 4th Psychological Operations Group, Airborne, is a legitimate U.S. Army. Program? Arm? Something? Operation
whatever. Program, military operation,
Titled Ghost in the Machine. The video feels like a movie trailer and comes with no explanation other than, all the world's a stage. Join us. Which is, yes, it is. I don't know if we want to play any of it, or it's 3.5 minutes.
It's 3.5 minutes, and it's mostly just music, so it's not great for the audio audience. But they do quote all of the, play a few seconds so you can get the vibe. But they do quote the important parts in the article here.
Okay. There's a old clown footage.
Yeah, it's creepy clown cartoon.
The peaceful pro-democracy demonstration in China comes to a violent and bloody end.
Mr. Gorbachev, news.
Tear down this wall.
Who's pulling the strings? Who? Oh, yeah. Who do you think?
Wolves hiding nearby.
Wolves hiding?
Whispering.
Born from the ashes.
Okay, pause it right there. So, for the listening audience, go watch this video. It'll be in the show notes. But it's a high-end sort of movie trailer.
Yeah, it's a
with
trailer.
Very provocative text, very provocative visuals. It mixes, there's a lot of allusions to the media. It shows a old-timey cartoon clown on a TV set. It shows, some JFK footage. It shows some...
A threat rises in the east, and it shows footage of Chinese military.
News footage, riot footage, Chinese military footage, but also very artistic footage as well, not just like news stuff. It'll be like a misty forest,
right, or
a bird's eye view of an empty city, and then like a medieval battle for some reason.
Well, no. This is the montage. There's a thing where it talks about
warfare.
I
hear you.
And
I hear you.
Yeah, it goes through the history of warfare from horseback to scrolling on a screen.
Right. So the implication is that warfare now is fought on your
smartphone.
phone. Right. And it's quite spooky, but it's very well done. And this was posted on what allegedly, and I cannot necessarily disprove it, although it wouldn't be hard to fake it, on the Fort Bragg's 4th Psychological Operations Group, Airborne, which at the time that I looked at it had about, 4,000 followers. One video that had 500,000 views. And the account was started in November of 2021. So these are just some details. I don't know. I'm giving you. Why don't you continue with the article?
Okay. So video posted May 2nd starts innocently with benign clips. Okay. It kind of describes the video, which we just did.
Yeah. But some of the quotes are fun that come up. Have you ever wondered who's pulling the strings? The video asks. You'll find us in the shadows, at the tip of the spear. Anything we touch is a weapon. We can deceive, persuade, change, influence, inspire. We come in many forms. We are everywhere. Whoa.
Yeah,
bro.
what are you talking? What is this? As of May 16th, the video has gotten more than 333,000 views. Okay.
Oh, that's convenient.
Currently at 533,018 and my count here on YouTube. So, okay, another 33. Ignited a growing number of articles debating its intent, including one headline, The Occult History of the U.S. Military PSYOPs and its highly symbolic recruitment video.
Wait a second. Is this one of ours? Is this a podcast we did or something? Because it sounds... No, that wasn't us. That wasn't a Face Like the Sun joint?
No, it was not. They took all that down. But they did link to the Vigilant Citizen. Well-known...
The Vigilant Citizen.
Not the Vigilant Christian. This is a Vigilant Citizen.
No, I know.
So,
the Vigilant Citizen. They're getting some mainstream reporting.
Some mainstream play. Yeah, it's a different time now. We always sit in the no man's middle is where we like to sit.
Yeah,
Don't matter if Democrats or Republicans are in charge. We just kind of hang out where nobody is.
Canary Cry NewsTalk. You'll find us in the shadows, at the tip of the spear. Nobody knows about us or that we're here, and nobody cares. And nobody will ever write about us in the mainstream news. That is, we
don't have a publicist, which we don't really want.
We should get a publicist.
We should? Oh no.
Yeah, I mean a producer though. I don't want to just get some publicist off the street.
Okay, so let's continue here. So, the Fourth Psychological Operations Group, also known as PSYOPs, defines itself as masters of influence and practitioners of information warfare, according to its website. That means the mere act of people debating its video is a sign of success. It also means you writing this article is a sign of its success, by the way.
Exactly. And us reporting on it on our podcast.
Oh, we also fell for it.
We're part of the PSYOP, man. We're part of the PSYOP.
Well,
they got us again.
That's what's interesting, though, is that this video, I guess people are just assuming that this is the correct. And we went to the website of the alleged U.S. Army Special Operations recruiting. And
can I summarize our journey?
Please do.
Yo. Okay, folks. So the military-industrial complex spends billions of dollars on marketing.
Yes.
Billions in all sorts of ways that we don't even really know. Of course, they produce a bunch of movies in Hollywood. They spend a bunch of money on marketing. That is one of the most impressive things about them, is that they spend so much money on marketing. And very effective marketing. You've seen the Go Army commercials,
and
bro. You see some of the newer Go Army commercials.
Oh, yeah.
They people are incredible.
Yeah, yes.
They get me pumped to go join the military. They're really, really good.
And in fact, Go Army, we've mentioned this before, GoArmy.com, the official website of Go Army.
Yes.
There is a page, Psychological Operations, and in it, there is a subheadline, PSYOPs soldiers strategically influence and deceive. So there is an official, we've talked about the official Army having a PSYOP division. So we know that, but that's not where the origin of this video...
At the end of this this video,
trailer.
it gives a website to go to, and that's GoArmySOF.com. Do you see Go Army? You say, okay, Go Army. Okay, I guess I'll go Army.
Special Operations Career is what it is.
And you go there, and it's U.S. Army Special Operations Careers. Choose your path to excellence. And the background image is cool. It's a cool guy, and it looks like some sort of Special Operations oxygen mask sitting there. But the first thing that got me wondering is the buttons on this webpage look like they're from 1998. Now, this is a subtle thing. I don't blame anybody if they wouldn't notice this, but the buttons, the design of these buttons are from 1998, an extremely weird, archaic looking web button, which You might not notice unless you've gone to the actual goarmy.com, in which case it is a paragon of quality website
Yeah, they
construction.
at least have a post 2018 template on the website.
Oh, you're not giving them enough credit. It is an excellent website.
Yeah, all right.
So anyways, you go to goarmysof.com, and I can't believe I'm doing this again, but there's a button that says psychological operations. Okay,
right.
I want to go join the psychological operations. And the website it brings you to is complete trash. It is complete, absolute trash. And I do not know why, with the billions of dollars that they spend on the internet, the military does, why it is such a trashy website. It looks fake. It looks like a scam. It looks like a
scam because of the level, the quality of the site.
It's a really bad quality.
There's enough information for me to think, oh, you know what, this could be real, because
as you read it,
who would put all this information in there as like a hoax? It's a lot of work for a hoax. It could be a hoax.
As you read it, it is extraordinary. The language is perfect. It is, it is enticing as if it were a recruitment site. There's nothing that I could find that's erroneous. It doesn't sound scammy, when you're reading something and you're like, okay, all right, something's scammy. They're trying a little bit too hard. And so I don't know, I guess just the psychological operations recruitment unit didn't get like their I don't know, cut of the pie of the marketing budget or something.
The site does tell you that you're eligible for top secret security clearance if you
pass. Yeah. I mean, look, I got into it, man. I was reading it. Initial entry and listed requirements. Yeah. No more than 10 years combined active federal service. Yeah. Check. And then just I have no more than 10 years combined active federal service. And then it's just like a bunch of tests. You got to take all your military tests.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting a 404 from the PSYOP history button. 404
That's interesting.
Check
I'm going to do that.
Yeah, check the PSYOP history.
I'm going to check it. Yeah, I'm getting a 404 too.
Ha ha! So is that part of the PSYOP?
What is this, man? What is this? It is a psyop of a psyop of a psyop. It is so bizarre. And this video is getting so much attention. And look, if it is from the psyop operations, whatever, the video is beautiful and well made, but absolutely devoid of any useful information. And I guess we just kind of landed on like, I think this video just is a psyop in itself.
You know what I think?
I can't think of any other excuse.
Yeah. And here's my sort of my spidey sense was telling me as I watched this that it was the 2022 version of iPet Goat, kind of an evolved.
An interesting comparison, I thought.
Yeah, like it's different because it's not, it doesn't have all the symbolism or anything like that, but it's got this vibe to it, which is it gets people pumped. The people that kind of know the truth or whatever, it gets you excited.
Yeah, you know the truth. You knew this already. You kind of. I'm telling you, man, the video's good. I was almost like, oh, maybe I should join the Miller. Wait, no, that's how they get you.
Right, it's appealing to the sentiment of the American population right now, which is, I don't really trust you. The
something
truth
secret
is definitely
happening.
Which is the perfect message to send out to recruit for the.
It's almost like the video. You know what it is? When you watch the video, it is subtly taking credit for everything.
Yeah. Like being the people doing the change, and by the way,
subtly taking credit for the direction of the world in which I would respond, do a better job. My goodness.
There's a scene here where there's some people cheering. They're holding up a sign that says "For Revolution," and on the text that captions it says "Change." And there's people cheering and screaming. There's one guy who has vampire teeth. What's up with this vampire teeth, man?
Weird. I missed the vampire teeth. I didn't know.
Why are the vampire teeth, man, celebrating?
That is strange.
It's a weird detail. from the video.
So, anyways, I mean, the long story short is the whole thing is super fishy.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's very strange.
Maybe, but part of what I thought maybe was that it was like an assignment for some of the new recruits or something,
right? To put together, yeah,
just to see
B-roll,
just to see how many views they could get. You know, like you're training up a new psyop squad or something, and you're like, okay, let's see how you can do, man. Let's mess with people's brains. Make a cool video.
Sense. You know, if I was thinking about it too, if you and I were actually trying to make a recruitment video for the U.S. Army as a psyop, wouldn't we say, hey, let's make it a psyop. let's make it a psyop. Let's make it very mysterious. Exactly. Let's get people talking about it. You know, the whole deal. Yeah. So it kind of makes sense.
It happened. Yeah. I mean, it was written up in a couple local papers. Vigilant Citizen got mentioned in all of them.
Which, by the way, was probably their intended purpose. It wasn't that the mainstream needed to pick this up. The alt mainstream needed to pick it up. And
so that's what I was going to say. Actually, this makes me highly suspicious of the Vigilant Citizen. It's almost like is some sort of partnership.
A crowning. Yeah, it's a crowning of the alt king, the alt media king, the truther king.
Yeah, exactly. It's some sort of partnership. Like, hey, we saw your video about the psyops here. We did this cool psyops thing. Do an article on our psyops, and we'll get you in a bunch of papers, and a bunch of people will go to your website, and you'll make a bunch of money, or something. I don't know. Does the Vigilant Citizen advertise?
I don't remember. I think there's some kind of advertising stuff.
I have all my ad blockers, so I can't really see if there are ads, but I wonder what the monetization strategy is there. Anywho, blocked this content. Yeah. Oh, this is great. VigilantCitizen.com. DuckDuckGo blocked this content to prevent Facebook from tracking you.
DuckDuckGo.
Yeah, that the weakest layer of my security caught the trackers on Vigilant Citizen.
Well, I don't think he's updated his maybe that's what maybe he was recruited to make the video or like help the psyop team to get a marketing
That's his
plan
whole
together.
Thing.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
exactly.
right there in his sub headline, The Vigilant Citizen, symbols rule the world, not words nor laws. I mean, that's his whole thing is psyop stuff. So it makes sense that, that would be the guy to partner with. I'm not trying to be one of those guys to like
make accusations.
I'm not accusing of another truther guy of being a shill, because that's lame. That happens to us all the time. That's just a lame thing to do. But it is interesting. I mean, he's getting a lot of mainstream press, a lot of things. He's got his trackers on there. I don't know. Anyways,